All right, before we get this episode started, after you watch this, if you enjoy it, please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video and my channel. A big thank you to you for that. Now, here's this week's episode. Hi everybody, and welcome to another episode of RO360. We're kind of out of our element today. We're not outside in the woods or on the water. We're actually in the house, in the RO360 kitchen. Now every season I try to bring one wild game recipe to the table and try to show you guys one of the recipes that our family enjoys. With turkey season probably started already for those watching that are in the southern half of the US. Your season's already started, I'm sure. For us, we're about 2 weeks out. But this recipe, in honor of turkey season, is called Turkey Tots. It's a requested item every time the RO360 clan gets together for Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving. It's a little appetizer that we like to pass around, made with turkey breasts, what else? Bacon, and it's a mix of chili powder and brown sugar for a coating on bacon wrapped turkey breasts. So stick with us. We're going to show you how to prepare this delicious little entree as an appetizer when you get together, and hopefully it'll become a family favorite of yours also. Stick with us. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to mix the basic ingredients of the coating, which is brown sugar and chili powder. Now, you can mix those to whatever ratios you prefer. You can go 50-50, 50% brown sugar, 50% chili powder, or if you like it maybe a little more on the spicy side with the chili powder, maybe go 60% chili powder, 40% brown sugar. But you want to get that sweet and hot mix to whatever your family likes the best. So again, 50-50 ratio would be a normal one, but if you like it a little spicier or a little sweeter, you can either put in a little bit more brown sugar or a little more chili powder. All I do is I mix those dry in a bowl, and that will be the coating for the turkey breasts. We're going to cut the turkey breasts up into like 1-inch segments, wrap them in bacon, you'll see that in a minute, and then we coat them with this powder. So again, however you like to mix it, 50-50, 60-40, 75-25, sweet to a little more spicy, or spicy to a little less sweet, whatever the ratio is you like. We like to go about 60-40 chili powder to brown sugar. And you don't need a lot to coat these. They're going to be about 1-inch square chunks of turkey breast wrapped in bacon. And then we'll get that in here mixed up and just put the pieces in there and get them coated. We don't deep fry them, they get baked, so it's not as critical that it sticks like if you do fried fish or any other type of fried food. You want that coating to stick to it. This isn't too bad, and when it heats up anyways, that brown sugar is going to melt and crystallize and just drizzle all over everything, and it tastes great. So, all right, let's get our mix set up here. Okay, first we're going to start off with about 2.5 ounces of chili powder. So just get you an idea of how much that is. I'm going to try to shake this in to here. Settle it down a little bit, and as you can see here, this is a 1 cup serving. We got about 3/4 of a cup of chili powder. So that goes into the bowl. And for us, for making the smaller batches, the 2.5 ounces or about 3/4 of a cup of chili powder is perfect. So knowing that, now I want to get about 1/2 cup. So we get the 1/2 cup here of our brown sugar. So I like to use the dark brown stuff. To me, that's just a little more flavorful. So Probably going to make a mess here, but I think that's going to be perfect right there. Kind of smash that down. A little bit on the side, that's perfect. So we'll smash that down. We've got a little bit of brown sugar there. So half cup with 3/4 cup of chili. Like I said, we like to go about 60-40 roughly. So 3/4 cup of chili for us and a half a cup of brown sugar. And then I just mix that by hand. I want to make sure this gets all mixed up. So again, I just mix it by hand. Obviously, make sure you wash your hands. The brown sugar tends to be a little clumpy, so I want to make sure I pinch those and break those down and incorporate in that with our chili. So. Already smells good with the chili powder and the brown sugar. All right, now that we've got the mix ready, we're going to get a couple of our slices of turkey breast and start slicing those into smaller little cubes so we can wrap those with bacon. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do with this thin piece here is to kind of cut this right down the middle, and then we'll cut it the opposite direction. Into our cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cuts. This little thin stuff will probably kind of put it together into one so that when you cook it, it's not so thin. It'll be actually together thicker. We'll trim that off. You'll have a piece as thick as our one in segments so that they cook evenly. So, alright, I'm going to get the next ones all cut up into about these 1x1 sizes to wrap in bacon. Okay, so we got all of our turkey breast cubed up. Like I said, I didn't take out too much. And you can see here, they're about 1x1 squares. And if we got a couple of thin ones, like this one's a little on the thin side, and this one here is a little on the thin side, well, when we put the bacon on, we'll wrap the bacon around those two together so that it's going to be as thick as the rest of them, so you can even out the cooking process, and hopefully you don't get the thinner pieces overcooked. Nothing worse than hard, tough turkey if you overcook it. So, alright, next let's get our bacon. And again, I don't push any brands, but I do prefer the pre-cooked bacon. Why is that? Well, again, if you put raw bacon on the turkey, and with the varying thicknesses, you'll have a tendency to cook it when the bacon gets a little crispier and done, and sometimes that's overcooked. So, I like to buy the pre-cooked stuff that'll alleviate the problem of having chewy and not fully cooked bacon, to make sure that the turkey's done at the right time. The bacon and the turkey don't always time out. I used to use regular bacon, and yeah, I used to overcook the turkey when we first started making the recipe. Then I discovered the pre-cooked stuff, and I go with that now. So now we're going to take the pre-cooked bacon. Now this is 10 slices. What I'm going to do is cut the slices in half. I'll only need about a half slice to wrap once around the 1x1 turkey, and then we'll put a toothpick through to hold the bacon wrapped around the turkey. So let's get that started. And now what I'm doing here is, as I'm taking the pieces of bacon out, I'm stacking them 5 high. There's 10 pieces, so I'm making 2 stacks of bacon that are both 5 high. Oh, actually we got a bonus. We got 11 pieces of bacon in this box. So 6 on there, 5 on there. So we've got those stacked. That'll make for a nice easy cut. We're going to turn the cutting board. I'm going to make one cut through here. Cut those in half. That'll be plenty to wrap around the turkey. So let's get that cut. About halfway, cut through. About halfway, and cut through. So right now I got enough pieces of bacon for 22 of those. Next we're going to wrap them. Get out my toothpicks. And let's just start with one nice chunk here. Get yourself a toothpick through both slices of bacon all the way through. Voila! That's it right there. Alright, I'm not going to bore you showing you all this, so we'll get these all wrapped and we'll come back to the next step. So there we go, 32 bacon wrapped 1-inch square turkey breast turkey tots ready for the next step. So what we're going to do is end up now putting that coating that we mixed onto these, and then as the coating goes on, I really like these copper lined pans. What I've done on the bottom, on the drip tray, I've put some tin foil on there. It's just a lot easier to clean up. And with this being here, the heat goes around it, so they're going to cook more evenly. And then of course, as this tin foil heats up, you get heat rising from that also. So we're going to put these, once we got them all dipped in our brown sugar chili powder mix, we're going to put them in. And if you notice, when I did skewer them with the toothpick, you can see I made sure the toothpick went all the way through. That's because in these little holes, I can drop the toothpick in, and as you can see, it'll hold in place. So again, I don't push any product, but we used to make them on flat pans and it was a mess, a gooey mess, because we do add honey on here as we bake them, and that becomes a gooey mess. This way that'll just drip through onto the bottom, and these, yeah, they'll still stick a little bit, but it won't be as hard to get out of the pan, and cleanup is going to be a heck of a lot easier. Alright, I'm going to start putting them in here. So we're going to take some in here and use your hand and pack them in good. Coat them pretty good. There's one. Let's take a closer look at that coating process. Put it in a bowl and put it in. As you can see, we just use our fingers and coat it, pack it in real good. I don't even shake it off too bad. There it is, coated. And then into the tray. Do another one here, work it in, throw it on top, coat it good. There it is, coated. There. Another one here. There. And so on and so forth. Okay, We're gonna finish coating the rest of these and get them in the trays. I might need a second tray because I've got 32 of them. I don't think I'll get them all in one tray. Okay, as we're getting this coated, we're almost ready to get this in the oven. So we're gonna get the oven set for 350. So, bake 350. So we get that together, then we'll get back to you. We'll get on to another step. Now don't those look delicious? It was perfect timing. I just got done with that. The oven hit 350. They're ready to go in. Now, once they go in the oven at 350, we'll cook them for 15 to 20 minutes just to make sure that the turkey is cooked good. Not overcooked, but cooked good. When that's done, we're going to add a little bit of honey on each one back in the oven for about 5 minutes. So again, 15 to 20 minutes. You can watch it and make your own call. Ovens are different. We've got an electric oven. Gas ovens might cook quicker, depending what altitude you're at. All that cooking malarkey that I know nothing about. But anyways, watch it. You don't want to overcook your turkeys. So somewhere between 15 to 20 minutes, I'm guessing. That's what I do up here in Wisconsin. And then we pull them out of the oven and we add a little bit of honey on each one. Then back in the oven for another 5 minutes just to let that honey bake in a little bit. Pull them out and we'll start enjoying them. Let's get these in the oven right now. Alright, let's get that timer set for, we're going to set it for 15 minutes and check them. There we go, we're at 350 and the timer is ticking down, 14:44. Well, it won't take long now, and we'll be enjoying some delicious turkey tots. Stay with us. So we have more honey, if you want to dip it into more honey after we sprinkled some on it already, but some people like it with more honey. There it is. Then we have the Thai sweet chili sauce for dipping, which is very delicious. That's my favorite. And then we have the sweet and spicy barbecue sauce. Again, I don't push anybody's product. That's Sweet Baby Ray's. But again, it's sweet and spicy barbecue sauce. And then the Thai chili sauce and honey. Those are our favorite dipping sauces for our turkey tots. Ah, there it goes. Time to pull them out, add the honey. Oh, does that smell good? We're going to drizzle a little bit of honey on them. we go. All right. Back in the oven for about 5 minutes. Okay, timer set for another 5 minutes. There it is, the countdown to tasty time turkey tots. There it is. Cancel the oven. There it is. Turkey tots are done. Nice and crispy, bacon wrapped, chili, brown sugar coated with honey on top, turkey tots. And of course, our dipping sauces. More honey, sweet and spicy barbecue, and Thai sweet chili sauce. Can't wait to try them. I'm going to let them cool for about 5 minutes and have at them. Pour a glass of your favorite beverage. Not pushing Coke. Take a sip of that. Okay. Let's dig in and try one. There we go. Check this out. There we go. Nice and crispy. Turkey on the inside, bacon wrapped, a little bit of honey on. The first thing we're going to try is honey. Dip it into the honey a little bit. So good. Try this recipe, guys. Oh, it's so good. Like I said, I want to talk with my mouth full. Try this recipe, guys. It's an RO360 family favorite, soon to become your family favorite. Dig in and enjoy. Oh, what's next? Okay, let's take some sweet Thai chili. That's my favorite. Delicious. Sandy was out shopping. She better get home, or there aren't going to be any turkey tots for her. Hey guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next episode. Hey guys, be sure to join us on our last season 5 episode coming up in about 5 days or so, called The Last Trip. It's going to tie together the end of this season and kind of explain RO360 as we go into season 6. There's some subtle changes. So this episode will kind of explain the transition from season 5 to season 6. Make sure you're watching it. Hey, I want to thank you all for watching this episode. Like I said, give this recipe a try. It's soon to become one of your family's favorites also. See you guys next time.